Joining me now is NBC's Peter Alexander in as moderator for Meet the Press this week. Peter, good morning.
Christy, good morning. Happy Father's Day to everybody joining us right now.
Yes, indeed. Happy Father's Day to all the dads. This morning, we are getting some new reaction this weekend out of the Biden camp after Hunter Biden was convicted on felony gun charges. First Lady Dr. Jill Biden discussed the trial with NBC this weekend. What is she saying about it?
Well, she has said, among other things, that she and her husband support their son, Hunter Biden, in spite of his addiction and the challenges he has faced in his past. Joe Biden himself, when he was in Italy at the G7 summit this week, spoke with great pride about his son. He also said notably that he will not pardon or commute or reduce the sentence for his son, Hunter Biden, when he is finally sentenced here. Hunter Biden's not on the ballot, but there is going to be another trial on tax charges for Hunter Biden that takes place this fall in September. It has the potential to distract a lot of Americans when things are in their waning weeks here. But we're really going to focus today in our conversations on a couple of the key policy differences between Joe Biden and Donald Trump, their positions on a variety of different topics, including some new proposals that Donald Trump has made in recent days as they relate to the economy. Mr. Trump was here at Capitol Hill for the first time since January 6th this past week, trying to sort of present this united front of Republicans, calling on Republicans to overturn his Manhattan conviction on those 34 felony counts. But it did, as much as anything, really demonstrate the bearing of baggage within the Republican Party. Mitch McConnell, among others in the room, shaking hands with Donald Trump. They hadn't seen each other in roughly 4 years. McConnell, after January 6th, as you know very well, Christy, had criticized Trump, attacked Trump, saying he was practically and morally responsible for the riot that day. Trump's had plenty of insults to deliver McConnell's way as well, but there they were side by side shaking hands in what they described as, in effect, a cordial conversation.
No permanent friends or permanent enemies in politics, right? I know you'll talk more to Congressman Byron Donalds about that this morning. But another big moment, the Supreme Court rejected a lawsuit over the abortion pill mifepristone. This was significant. Peter, what happens next?
Well, that's right. They knocked it back down to a lower court, and the Biden campaign is making the argument here that this is not done. Mifepristone, the abortion pill, is not protected. In fact, more than half of the abortions in this country are done with the abortion pill. So this is a significant issue, and it's a real point of distinction between the two campaigns. Donald Trump's position on abortion, Joe Biden's position on abortion. The Biden campaign has attacked Mr. Trump on this, which most Americans really see as a vulnerability for Republicans here. If you believe in reproductive rights, specifically as the Biden campaign casts it, because Donald Trump put in place 3 conservative justices on the court who overturned the Dobbs decision, overturned Roe v. Wade in the Dobbs decision. So that's something we're going to be talking about over the course of this day when we speak to Ro Khanna, the Democratic congressman from California. We're also going to speak to Byron Donalds, as you note, whose name is on that short list of possible vice presidential picks for Donald Trump.
A lot to talk about this morning. Peter, thanks so much. Meet the Press airs at 10, right after 11 Alive Weekend Morning News.